In a teaser for an upcoming episode, Outdaughtered Dad, Adam Busby, discusses some of the difficulties of living with someone with an autoimmune disease. One of the hard truths is that as the spouse, he has to prepare for the good and bad days that come with Danielle Busby's health concerns. Adam Busby discusses Danielle's stress flares. Ahead of the June 4th episode of Outdaughtered, People shows an exclusive clip of life in the Busby house. Without a doubt, the first 4 episodes of the season have given fans a taste of the reality of 6 growing girls. While the trial run with Aunt Kiki Mills didn't go as planned, it is seemingly more evident than ever that the Busbys need to find a full-time addition to assist their hectic home life. Although Danielle and Adam Busby are attempting to resolve some of their issues, the process is not without tremendous stress. Seemingly, living under chronic stress is taking its toll on Danielle and the family. As they prepare to enlist new help, Danielle's autoimmune disease strikes at a very inconvenient time. Trying to understand. During the sneak peek of the new episode arriving this Tuesday, Adam Busby is checking on Danielle Busby, who is unexpectedly still in bed. Standing beside the bed, he asks her, "Hey, are you getting up?" She groggily answers, "I can't." Surprisingly, Adam retorts, "Huh? What's wrong?" Danielle raspily says, "I don't feel good." Trying to figure out the situation, Adam says, "Like you just have a headache?" Danielle answers, "I'm just hurting everywhere. My joints hurt and my muscles and, it's just inflammation." Undoubtedly, Adam's mind is racing trying to help his wife. But he also knows the day is kicking off for everyone, which comes with a string of responsibilities. He asks if he can get her any medicine or if he needs to call the doctor. But she explains she just needs downtime to get past the pain. In a confessional, Adam Busby shares, "Going through this journey of Danielle's autoimmune stuff, it's hard because, just the way that my mind works, I mean, you just want to, when something happens, you want to fix it." Admittedly, he doesn't know how to make it better for her. Furthermore, he says, Danielle's autoimmune disorder, just kind of comes and goes, headaches to pain and inflammation, and there's nothing I can do. Adam Busby admits Danielle's flare-ups come at worst time. Undoubtedly, the timing of her flare-ups is at the worst times. In the confessional, Adam Busby says, "Today was one of those days where we have interviews set up for potential candidates for hiring a nanny, but the stress has gotten to Danielle today." Then, he shares the reality of living with autoimmune is unpredictable and inconvenient. He shares, "So I'm just going to have to go ahead and cancel those appointments and we'll just reschedule." Adam Busby struggles with needing to pivot on a moment's notice. Undeniably, it is easy for both Danielle and Adam Busby to feel life is overwhelming with the day-to-day responsibilities of raising 6 kids. But having an illness that only gets worse with stress is almost defeating. Although marriage comes with vowing to be with each other through sickness and in health, it can be a difficult time to learn about an autoimmune disorder. Offering his view, Adam confesses, "For her to have a bad day, like any given day, I have to be prepared all the time." Furthermore, Adam says, "You just never know when it's going to hit. It's frustrating, but I don't want her to think I'm frustrated at her. I'm frustrated with this situation that no one understands." Although he is attempting to understand. Danielle's flare-ups, as Adam describes them, are intense bursts of frustration and anger, often sparked by the smallest triggers. It's usually something minor, like one of the kids spilling juice or someone being late, Adam explained. But when you're already stressed out and overwhelmed, those little things can feel like the end of the world. One particularly memorable instance occurred during the girl's 7th birthday party, a grand event that had taken weeks to plan. The backyard was transformed into a fairy tale wonderland, complete with a bouncy castle, face painting, and a cotton candy machine. Friends and family gathered to celebrate, and for a few hours, everything seemed perfect. But then, amidst the laughter and games, disaster struck. A sudden gust of wind sent the decorations flying, and in the chaos, one of the quints tripped and scraped her knee. Danielle, already frazzled from the pressure of hosting, snapped. It was just too much, Adam recalled. She started yelling, and it felt like the whole party came to a standstill. The guests, sensing the tension, offered awkward smiles and quickly tried to divert the children's attention back to the festivities. But the damage was done. What was supposed to be a magical day had been tainted by a moment of sheer frustration. These flare-ups are not just limited to big events. Even on a regular day, the smallest mishap can trigger an outburst. Adam described another incident during a typical school morning. The family was running late, as usual, and amidst the rush, one of the girls couldn't find her shoes. Danielle's exasperation boiled over, and she lashed out, her voice rising above the din of the household. It was a rough morning, Adam said. And it set the tone for the rest of the day. Despite these moments of tension, Adam is quick to defend his wife. She's an incredible mom, and she does so much for all of us, he said, his voice softening. But she's human, and sometimes the pressure gets to her. We all have our breaking points. The couple has tried various strategies to manage these flare-ups. They've sought counseling, both individually and together, to develop better coping mechanisms. Danielle has also turned to yoga and meditation, finding solace in moments of quiet and reflection. It's a work in progress, Adam admitted. But we're committed to finding ways to make it better. Adam also emphasized the importance of communication. When things calm down, we talk about what happened, he said. We try to understand what triggered the outburst and how we can avoid it in the future. It's not always easy, but it's necessary. The Busby's story is a testament to the challenges that many families face. The pressures of modern life, compounded by the demands of parenting, can create a volatile environment where tempers flare and patience wears thin. Adam's candid admission about Danielle's struggles resonates with many viewers who see their own lives reflected in the Busby's experiences. Yet, amidst the chaos, there are moments of pure joy that remind them why they do it all. Adam spoke fondly of quiet evenings when the kids are finally asleep, and he and Danielle can share a glass of wine and reflect on the day. Those moments make it all worth it, he said with a smile. No matter how tough things get, we know we have each other. As the interview drew to a close, Adam offered a piece of advice to other parents grappling with similar challenges. Be kind to yourselves, he urged. Parenting is hard, and it's okay to have bad days. What matters is that you keep trying, keep communicating, and keep loving each other.